best friend Mandy Jones. They'll be talking, laughing, shouting, and shaking their fists. Bonnie and Mandy. Make sure you're always watching, or you could miss it if they ever kiss. Those two wildflowers did what they had to do, and now they're free. And it's gonna be as wide as it can be, with no apology. 7:30 Wednesday night, they're on the air, Wildflowers. And you know you'll love the show on Facebook Live, Wildflowers. Bonnie Scalisi and Mandy Jones, Wildflowers.
Welcome. You're looking live at the Wildflowers. I'm comedian Mandy Jones, and as always, next to me is
Bonnie Scalisi. How are you, everybody, and welcome.
Hey, so Bonnie, you want to start off by telling them what tonight's topic is?
Yes, tonight's topic is girl talk. But even if you're a boy, don't you ever wonder what girls talk about when you're not in the room? Stay tuned and you'll find out. And obviously we're not girls, we're women, but you know, it's all pretty similar to everything. So that we're going to be introducing our guests in a minute, but first we want to catch you up with a couple of things. Should we talk about what we did this weekend?
Yes. But let me do some things before I forget.
Sure.
Because we've got exciting stuff. But if you found us, please share the show. Please share,
please. Pretty please with sugar on top.
Even if you don't watch the show, like the show. Even if you don't like it, watch it, like it, share it. We don't care. But please. Mandy Jones, the comedian, is where you can find Bonnie and I, all the podcasts that we do. There's also stand-up comedy on there, and there is all, like I said, 2 different podcasts, all free content. That's Mandy Jones, the comedian, on Spotify, Apple Music, here on Facebook, YouTube, and if you just like to listen to podcasts, you're just into the audio thing, you could do Stitcher or Overcast.
Thanks to the technological genius over here, Mandy Jones.
And friends in high places. Who
and Glenn.
And Glenn, of course, who we love and adore. It is the 23rd episode of the Wildflowers.
Wow. Oh my God.
And you know what? It's the 23rd. Well, it's like 2-3. It's February 3rd of 2021. So maybe something's, I don't know, maybe we should gamble on 23 tomorrow?
Yeah, maybe we should. You know, I was in Atlantic City. I would use that number.
But yeah, let's get to the fun stuff. What did we do this weekend, Bonnie?
Oh, this was a really fun weekend. It was my boyfriend's birthday. My boyfriend, Michael Steven Spielberg, and they put up together a show in for his birthday, and it was really. I had asked for Terry McNeely to headline because he's always having me and Mandy in his shows.
We bow down to Terry McNeely.
Right, so,
if you don't know him, he's a Long Island comic, but he goes all over the world, and he's a hilarious gentleman.
And I love his posts. They keep me going. I just love his posts. If you don't follow him on Facebook. He might have too many friends, but you could follow him on Instagram.
But that was really cool of you that you got to return the favor, because he's given us a lot of time.
Oh, 6 times a year.
Yeah.
In the little room at Governor's when we didn't have COVID going on.
Right. Yeah. He had Bonnie and I pretty much every other month on his show, and it was amazing. And when we got to do this private show in honor of Michael's birthday, Bonnie asked, for Terry to be the headliner.
Yes.
And it was an honor,
We had a great time.
But we had a great time.
And there was all the comedians there did an amazing job. We got to see a bunch of our good friends like Kathy Arnold, and they were all so grateful to get up there. So I just want to say hello to some of the people that are tuning in, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
Deborah Grady.
Oh yeah, that's my grandma.
Grandma
Grady.
That's
thank
so
you for
cool.
tuning in.
Nancy Weems, and Nancy, thank you for doing that checking on my. I asked her to check if it was on my page. Not that you wouldn't do it, but thank you, Nancy Weems. Welcome, Peter Wolfinger.
Yes.
David Lange is saying, "Good evening, Wildflowers." Your grandma saying too cute, and Danielle Miller.
Danny,
and-
my Danny girl.
And Bruno, who is a big supporter of the show,
We love you, Bruno.
and your mom Mary. Thank you for
Mama.
tuning in. Larry Arts, whose wife is one of our new sponsors. We're going to be getting to that
Yes.
at 8:00.
The Ambient Salon.
Hi, Joan Krupa-Asher is watching. My boyfriend Michael Steven Spielberg is watching, and that's we're going to get started because we want to get our guests on. We want to give them time on the air.
Yes.
So is that okay? You want to leave?
Yeah, no,
Please
that's
share
perfect.
the show if you haven't shared it yet.
Yes, no, let's bring him on.
All right, so our next guest, more than one, two, because usually we have one.
But they're
So
like
two,
us, they come in a pair.
Right, they're like
package deal.
Right, it's yin and yang, you know.
That's right.
They're very sexy guests. They'll soon have their own podcast of their very own, and we are all very excited for them. They're going to talk more about their podcast. They gave us some beautiful gifts that they're going to talk about, and I'm going to introduce them, and the topic is girl talk, so you can chime in if you want. The very beautiful Michelle Asta and Natalie Vargas. Woo!
Thank you.
And we're so happy to have you back.
We are so happy to be back.
Robin's saying you're hot.
Robin.
Robin and
Thank
I are going to be going to see Street Fighter. Robert Soleil from Street Fighter is the one that wrote our theme song at the beginning.
Yes,
We're
thank
seeing
you,
them
Robert.
This Saturday, Street Fighter, Rolling Stones tribute band at Robin. What's the name of the place again? Just type it in. I always forget. Paul Jones, your dad.
My dad.
I finally got it right.
Hi, Dad.
He goes.
I'm so excited. Dad.
Your father said Paul the Tree Guy is going to sponsor you, so we might have a third sponsor.
Oh, Dad. You
See?
gotta pay though. It's not free.
Yeah, it's not free, so you got to ante up the dough. Hi, Taz, the residential artist. So
Taz.
we all love Taz. So
Yes.
why don't you tell us a little bit about this podcast of yours that's coming up?
Well, the studio is still being built. It's taking a little longer. Unfortunately, my daughter had COVID about a month ago, and it was a nightmare. And thank God she's good now. Now tested negative, so you don't have to worry. I'm good.
And you were an amazing story because you actually got through it without
Yep.
anybody else in your family getting sick.
Oh,
So it is possible, people.
Yes, it is definitely possible. I had double masks, gloves up to the elbows. I was literally sweating disinfectant out of my pores. That's how much I cleaned. I literally disinfected every doorknob, handle, everything like 3 times a day.
You have to. Everything's so dirty.
And for everyone that knows me, I don't clean. So this was like a miracle all in itself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What do
yeah.
you? So you're okay with just the house being like, there's kids living here, people live here,
You know, normal
Somebody
mess
else
is
cleans.
fine, but I
or
have
somebody?
people
Oh,
come
somebody
in.
else.
Leave up.
Okay.
else to do
Okay.
it. I have a
okay.
crew that comes in.
Oh, okay,
and they
okay.
deep clean
All right.
everything.
Okay.
So,
All right.
yeah.
All right.
Look at their beautiful shirts.
Yeah.
Say the name of your podcast.
What's the name of it?
Disturbed and confused.
And why is it disturbed and confused?
I love that
Because
name.
I am always disturbed about something, and this one's always confused about something.
And
love
probably sometimes the same thing.
Yeah, we switch on and
And
off, back
sometimes,
and
yeah,
forth.
I feel like
Yeah.
both,
Yeah.
Yes.
right?
Yeah, we kind of balance each other out, like you guys.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. People didn't, if you didn't watch the first time we had these girls on, we were having some technical difficulties,
Yeah.
And I was having a meltdown.
and Michelle broke it up.
Remember? That was so funny.
remember
And you guys were so nice to do it twice because we did it once for YouTube and then again for
Yeah,
Facebook.
it was a
Yes.
lot of
It was
fun.
a
Yes.
double.
It was
So
I
thank
had
you
a
for
blast.
sticking
It was
The
around.
shenanigans are never ending.
Oh yeah. You know.
Could not wait to come back.
Hi, Karen Delacave.
That's my girl,
Yes.
Karen. Love you.
Thank you for tuning
Thank
in.
you for tuning in.
Welcome to the Wildflowers.
Hmm.
And I can't wait to watch Disturbed and Confused.
I can't wait.
Ah.
Do you know what day of the week or what time yet, or you're not sure yet?
You know,
discussed it,
we're
remember?
not really sure yet. We may go on after you.
That would be awesome.
That
we
would
said
be
support
honored.
each
Right
other.
after yours?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, no, that would be really cool because
Yeah.
like the feminine energy, keep
Yes.
it up.
Yeah.
You
The
know?
feminine positive
And
energy.
people can just roll over from your show to 2 hours.
Exactly.
That would
'cause,
be
like,
great.
Robin, who said hello and said that you guys are gorgeous, she is someone that found us through Street Fighter. She
Yes.
watched our show because we had them on, and now you've met her. She comes out to
I haven't
our.
met
Oh,
Robin.
okay.
Oh my God, you have to.
I don't know.
You were at the Mandy's backyard party. She was.
No.
Oh,
I don't think I
I
met
guess
her.
there were more than one
Okay.
party, so I guess it was a different
You
party.
must have been on
We
a different
haven't
circuit
met
at some point, but
Yes.
yeah, no, she is like somebody that we connected through the internet. She thought Bonnie and I were funny.
We talk on Facebook.
Again, she's gonna love you
awesome.
guys,
Oh,
and
yeah.
she will support you and share
Yeah.
your stuff and like
She
your
already
stuff.
supports.
Yeah,
already
she's
supports.
amazing.
She's a positive
Like,
force.
She's great.
Travis Young is saying hello.
Oh, hello. He just lost his dad today,
Oh,
dude.
oh my
So,
God, I'm so
sorry.
sorry.
Honestly, fucking God bless you and
Wow.
your family. Sorry, I'm trying not to curse, but I just have no words. You
Yeah,
know,
no.
people just say I'm sorry, and I just try to say I can't imagine because I don't.
It's
I
hard.
I
It's
can't
hard. What do you say?
imagine.
Yeah.
I love my dad so much, you
Yeah.
know. I can't imagine, you know, half my set's about my fucking dad, you know.
I
Like,
listen, I lost my dad 38 years ago.
Wow.
It still feels like it was last year.
yeah.
Yeah, it's rough.
And it's funny because I had a friend, I don't know if it's funny, but my friend, she lost her dad like April of last year, and she's like, I didn't talk to him every day, but I miss him every day.
Yeah.
You know, because you
He's
have
saying
this
thank you.
like, thank you,
Aw.
you know, for tuning in tonight, and you know, I just told him to try to keep a sense of humor about it. What I had said to my one friend when she lost her dad, I was like, don't roll over and die, dude. Like, your dad would want you to live.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
You
Your
know,
parents want you to
right.
be happy.
Your parents want you to
Absolutely.
live.
My
so they
dad's
don't-
92, so, you know,
Yeah.
I'm doing his
God
banking
bless him.
tomorrow and getting his liquor tomorrow. I think the liquor is what kept him going.
Wow.
You know, it's
Just
funny.
turned 92 on Christmas.
It's funny
Yeah,
whenever
God
somebody
bless him.
asks how
God
old
bless
somebody
him.
is, and if they're over 90, my dad's like, do they smoke? Do they drink? And when they're like, yeah, they smoke, they drink whiskey, my dad's like, hell yeah. Like,
Exactly.
Tell you, my
Exactly.
father-in-law, this little old Italian man, he is stronger than I am. He's 87, and he shovels. He paints the shed every summer. He's always doing something.
Yeah, if you have
Yeah.
projects and you're busy, that's what
Right,
keeps you
yeah.
going. Cedric Cook is watching.
Cedric!
He said, I'm so happy I get to see you ladies tonight before my Facebook goes on permanent vacation. God is good. We get 4 beautiful women tonight. We're going to miss you, but we understand a lot of people are leaving
Yes.
Facebook for
Yeah.
reasons that we won't go into, but we will miss you. But he said he would watch us on.
Yeah, he
YouTube.
asked
On
he
YouTube?
asked the other platforms you can find us on because he enjoys us, but he's like, the Facebook is
Oh,
just
that's
not for
great.
me, and he's like a religious guy, and he always comments and supports us, and you know,
We're gonna
so
miss.
great.
We're gonna miss your comments.
Yeah, we're gonna
a
miss
lot.
the live interaction with you, Cedric.
Yeah.
But you guys will find this when you do your podcast is like you'll have people that randomly find you. God's creation. You don't know how they found you, and they will connect with your sense of humor and connect with who you are by just being yourself. Like all Bonnie and I struggled with our entire lives was living up to other society.
Yeah, always doing the right
We
thing.
had family that we felt got looked at different, so we always were trying to just stay
Be
in
responsible.
we're trying to like stay in the good worm and try to
Right.
like, and when you could, it's liberating to comedy
past
was
that.
liberating.
Yeah, that
where
was
you
our
could
way
just
of
be
venting.
yourself. And now podcasting is like we talk about real shit sometimes.
We're
real
past
stuff.
that. We're past that. I'm glad.
I just
yes.
don't give a shit what people think about me.
Well, and that's the
To
thing,
be
and you're
honest.
gonna attract people that need that.
Right.
Because there are people that have family, they're alive, but they're pieces of shit and they don't
Yeah.
support you.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
We've come in contact with many of those.
so is that your family? Like, or are you gonna choose Bonnie as your family?
I always choose Bonnie.
Fri-
as my
who's
family.
got
Friends are the family you choose.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's
But-
it really is, and it's about loyalty. It's about like
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Loyalty and having each other's
Loyalty is
back.
a big one.
Christina
Yeah, and
Foreman
consistency.
is saying dads are important. Yes, they are. Julie Agelina is from, I believe, Australia.
Yeah, good
How
day.
are you? Good
Good
day. Good day. I love.
I have family in Sydney.
Oh,
Yes, I did.
You did. That's so
I
cool.
did.
Robin DeVito saying, "Don't do the right thing. Do the wildflower thing."
Ah,
We
I
should
like
get
that.
a T-shirt that says that. I love that. That is
would
so
be a
cool.
Great T-shirt.
And she's taking photos of us. I can't wait to see Robin on Saturday. Robin,
love
I think
her.
it was at the the pub. What's the name of the pub that the Street Fighter is playing at? Type it in. If you typed it in, I missed it. So just type it in. I know, I wait till the day before to figure out where I'm going. But
And if we miss a comment ever, we always like to remind people that it's never because we don't think your comment's good. It's because different
sometimes I
comments
miss
show
it.
up to different people.
Absolutely. David Lang is saying, so true. Love you guys for being who you are on the podcast. Nothing fake. High levels of awesomeness.
Oh,
The
Julie
Nutty
and
Irishman.
Angelina.
Thank
Nutty
you.
Irishman.
Street Fighter, 5 o'clock, The Nutty Irishman. You have to reserve a table. So
Julie Angelina's watching. She's from Australia.
yeah, that's the one. That's the one I just said.
Chicken
Yeah.
Housewives.
Hey, Julie.
Yes, of Australia.
So like, tell us about like how you think your podcast is going to go. You know what I mean? Like, what are your ideas of what you want to do on the podcast?
Really, we're going to talk about everyday things that people can relate to, that we can discuss. We're not here to tell you what to do. We can
Like, so
give
not
our
a political
opinion.
show. Like, we
No
try to stay away from
political, no
politics.
religion.
Yeah.
It's just going to
For
be
fun.
girl fun and guy fun too. Well, we have many guests lined up already.
Okay, so it's always going to be guests.
Yes, and they're well-known guests.
Okay.
Nice.
Already
Okay.
that we have lined up that we filmed with already.
Oh,
yes.
good.
Yeah,
good.
I'm excited
Yeah, if you
about that.
haven't watched the first episode with these ladies are both actresses.
Yes. Tell us a little bit about your acting, like what you've done, and I know you loved it. Like, they became
We
your family.
really, really did. We met so many wonderful people, like Dina, my love.
Oh my God, I
Yes.
love Dina.
Alan Pellegrino,
Yes.
Eddie Rocky Rivera, and that whole gang, and they're Jeanette.
Did you work with Sarah
Meglis.
Martin?
No, I did not. I did not.
'Cause I
but
know
I am
she
friends
makes
with her on
films.
Facebook.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's a filmmaker.
Yeah, she's a really cool chick.
I love that. I love
Yeah,
Sarah.
She's a cool chick.
So Sean Crimmins is saying, Mandy, you are doing great.
Oh, that's my uncle.
Lauren
Well,
is watching too. Is Lauren your aunt?
We got the whole family watching.
Yeah, well, it's Lauren is his daughter. Hey, Lauren, shout out to Lauren. What are you home for school? Right from school right now? What month is it? January? Oh yeah, you must be home for winter break, I guess. Or is there just no school ever because it's digital? I don't have a child. I don't have a children. I don't have a child.
My kids are home on remote, but we are going to send them back towards the end of March.
As soon as
because
we're
it's-
legally allowed to.
Well, no, we're legally allowed to now, but I want to see what happens with
Yeah.
the.
Yeah, because you already had an incident.
Yeah, and there's also now. You can do that shit one more time, please. Maybe one more. Okay, thank you. I want to see where the pandemic goes.
Yeah, I got that. I feel that. Yeah,
And the vaccine.
and you correct me if I'm wrong.
Very
Your kids are driven, and that you can kind of like
Yes.
set them up, and they'll be all right.
Yes.
You know, not every kid can do that.
No.
You know, some kids need the.
Can you refresh our memory? How did you two meet? Is it from the movie set?
Yes,
From the
we
movie,
met.
yeah.
Tell
on
us
the
the
movie
moment
set.
you guys met and
The
how
film
you
set,
clicked.
Yeah.
We met in the parking lot of Windows on the Lake, which is Ellen and Anthony Pellegrino's place.
Okay.
It's a
Catering.
beautiful catering.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I
And we
didn't
were
realize that.
filming.
Very beautiful.
What was the name of the movie?
The devil, because
The Devil's Order, because they
Devil's
changed.
Order.
First it was the Order, now it's the Devil's Order.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. And Eddie Rocky Rivera is doing all the editing on it. It's a Star Hansen film, and Ellen and Anthony Pellegrino are the executive producers. But we don't know what's happening yet. We haven't found
Right.
out like a release date. But that's where we met. We
Right.
were in the parking lot.
And we mentioned last time that it was through Lucy, right?
Oh, Lucy Rodriguez.
I
Yeah.
worked with
Yeah,
her,
she's a
but
good
yeah,
girl.
she was kind of like the connect.
Yeah.
And we just literally started talking in the parking lot, waiting for our scenes to be called. And we hit it off, and we've been friends ever since.
That's
Yeah.
kind of similar to us. We were at an open mic,
Yep.
like
Yeah.
as our trade, and we were in One Eye Jack's,
Yeah.
and we just started talking, and we clicked.
Yep.
So Jack Prince is saying, "Hi, hey Mandy, top of the evening."
Jackie boy, he's like my adopted kid brother. I have to say
Aw.
adopted. I always have to preface it that because I have biological little brothers and I have a little brother-in-law. So he is my adopted. He always says, "Why do I have to be adopted?" Because you are my adopted. Because I can't discredit them, Jackie boy. I love you dearly. Thank you for tuning in.
So the topic is girl talk. So when you get together with girls, or, you know, men probably want to be like a fly on the wall and want to know what the heck we talk about. Honestly, I think everybody thinks that women are the gossipers.
No
I know that men are
Really?
more
Men
Men are
gossipy.
way worse.
There you go.
Way worse.
Really?
Men are
They
way
are.
We
worse.
are bad.
We're bad, but the men
No,
are worse.
Men are way worse. When I'm out shooting pool on a Friday night,
Oh,
you
maybe
should hear them.
Yeah.
They're like a couple of little hens in the corner.
Mhm.
Did you see what this one was doing? Did you hear what he did? Did
She
you?
probably
Oh my
would
God.
know that.
And I'm sitting there and I'm like,
Really?
I can't even believe it. I'm like, they're literally worse than we are.
They are.
I didn't think it was possible.
Well, no, I really know it's possible because
What is your experience?
for a short period of time,
Tell us.
my buddy who I've known for as long as I've known Glenn since I was 19.
Love
So
him.
his hometown friend grew up with. I met him around the same time. He came up from Tennessee to live with us. He also brought a friend that I had never met before.
Wow.
So
That's
I had
a
a
lot.
lot of faith.
Wow.
And I'm a crazy person. I know my friend's crazy. So this guy that's coming is probably fucking crazy too. So they fucking come. And it turned into literally all three of them would tattle on one another to me. And it got to the point
They're
where I was like,
Bitches.
so I'm like, you guys need to stop. Like, if you have a problem about so-and-so not doing their share with the dishes, you are going to need to go burst down there and tell them. Because,
Three of them, huh?
and, like, literally, they would send me pictures of them, like, plunging a toilet or, like, literally, like, vacuuming. I'm not
Tattletale, tattletale.
I can't make this up. It'd literally be like, hey, vacuuming, I know you have your podcast tonight. like for brownie points.
So my boyfriend is saying something very funny. My boyfriend's very funny. He goes, as far as girl talk, when do you start talking about your breasts and comparing them? So that's my boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's what men think we talk about.
Exactly.
Will Romero is one of my really good friends. He said, damn.
Will.
He goes, damn, my phone is going on fire. Look at this beautiful women. Thank you, Will.
Hi,
and thank you for
Will.
coming
Yeah.
on
Love you.
Saturday. That was really sweet. I really appreciate it. Danielle Miller says, blame the dogs.
Yeah, blame the dogs on what? Tell us, Danny. You need to extrapolate. We missed what you're.
Well, my
we missed
husband
the crack.
blames the dog whenever he
Blames it on the dog. The poor
blame-
dog.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, Danny, I got you now. I got you home, girl. She's saying blame the dogs because both my roommates had dogs, and they would be like, "Yeah, oh,
It's the
must have been
dog's fault.
yeah.
Wait, Must wait. have been the dog.
Is that
Andrew
what he
Ferdinand,
says?
thank you for tuning in. Andrew said a bunch of ladies getting together, a fly on the wall, I would imagine would be in a sticky situation. We were just saying that men are just as bad as women in like
Men
what they
are
talk
worse.
about.
Screw that.
And-
Men are worse.
And what they think is important is different.
Yes. And like, cause my boyfriend will talk a lot about like construction and things like that. And I'm like, I don't want to say pretend that I'm interested, but I'd rather talk about
Come on,
like
we all do
something
that.
else.
We all pretend here every now and then,
No.
amongst
seriously.
other things.
Right,
He's
right.
watching. He's watching. No.
Yeah.
He is watching.
No, like
No, I have no secrets from my boyfriend. He knows
Hi, Michael
everything
Steven
that
Spielberg.
he knows that's everything that's going on.
like
We love you.
Oh yeah, so Will Mara said men gossip more than women. Facts.
Yes.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Will.
Will.
Because
From the
Will
inside.
is honest. Will is honest.
Yes.
And Andrew's saying, let's compare breasts. I'm a bit of an A cup. Yeah, you know you don't talk about that.
we don't talk about
More
breasts.
than a handful's of waste.
Yes.
Oh,
exactly.
Danielle Lieberman is watching. She's going to be our guest next week or the week after.
Awesome. We'll have to watch.
I have to check the date.
I'm not Danielle. If whatever date I told you, if it's this coming week,
It's
let us know.
whatever date.
And it's with John Santo, who's going to call in by phone. He's the great impressionist who can he can do impressions of anybody you can
Oh, he
think
used
of.
to call in a lot, right?
Yes, yes. So he's
Okay.
gonna call in
I
on
know
the
who
phone.
He is. He does
And-
a good Trump, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
I've
yeah.
heard
And
that one.
as well as Andrew Cuomo now.
Yes,
He's
I've heard.
freaking hilarious.
Wow.
So Danielle is a nurse, and she's going to be talking about the situation that's happening with COVID, and like you were just talking about your daughter getting it. She works in a nursing home, so she's going to like tell us
she's
about
got
that.
Her hands
Oh,
full. God
I watch
bless
her.
you.
I watch her lives, and she, the nurses are the unsung heroes. I got to give all the nurses, doctors, everybody who has to deal in the front lines
That's true.
a lot of credit. And
I have an
yeah.
announcement. I have another announcement.
Another
Can
announcement.
you imagine
Awesome.
2 in 1? Actually, it's 2 more announcements.
Well, it's perfect because we're just
She's
in
the
time
diet.
for it,
Let
so
me
let's
just
hear it.
wait.
My son got accepted to NYIT.
I read that.
Very nice.
He went to
Congratulations.
Sunwalk. He got it done. And Mia is becoming a nurse, and she was
Great.
accepted to Adelphi.
Beautiful.
That's where she's
Beautiful.
And
good.
that is a really difficult
So proud of them.
program to get into as a
Very
nurse. Very
difficult.
competitive.
Very competitive, but they both had 91 overall averages.
Oh
in
my
school.
God.
Wow.
And definitely twins.
And what I say
Congratulations.
about being a nurse, it's like you can go anywhere in the
Yes.
country. My
Yeah.
aunt
Oh,
who's
yeah.
a nurse
She'll
moved
she'll
quite
always have a
bit,
job.
and you'll
Yeah.
always have a
Yeah,
job
yeah.
because
Always
it's
a
never
high
going out of
demand.
business.
No.
Medicine is never going out of business.
Yeah,
And
especially
hairdressing.
now. Are you kidding me? Like,
Ladies, if you don't mind, we're gonna break for our sponsors.
yes. Do you
we
want to go
actu-
first?
Yeah, sure. I'll go first. Sure. We just want to let you guys know that this is a crazy, wacky, ridiculous show of comedians and friends. So everything that we express, beliefs, and
Don't blame us.
opinions, they have nothing to do with the people who are so kind to support our shenanigans on
Correct.
this show. So we're gonna start with our friend Kristen Tinsley.
I love Kristen.
Love
Kristen.
Tinsley. So the thing about Kristen Tinsley is she brought a great idea to us. She asked about partial sponsorships. And I was like, that is an amazing idea. Partial sponsorships, absolutely. Because instead of paying for a whole month for us to promote you every week on our show, if you've got a page or an event that you're just trying to promote maybe once or twice here and there, we will offer partial sponsorship. So thank you so much, Kristen, for having that business salve and bringing this to light for the Wildflowers podcast.
She has always great ideas.
She really
She's
does.
like
and
an
I'm
amazing
so
force.
thankful to know her. So
Yes.
please subscribe on
Love
YouTube
her.
to the Divine Comedian Tara. So she does tarot card reading. She actually gave me a reading last night. I've never had tarot card reading. I'm into gemstones and all that, spiritual stuff. And I've never had a tarot card reading done before. And it was very interesting what was pulled and how I felt that it was things I needed to hear and things that were absolutely true about me. And then she also honed in on a couple of spirits, which, I guess is different for every person, but she freaked my dad out to the point where he wants to meet her. So I had a really great experience, and we love her dearly as a friend in real life.
Yes.
And I want to thank her for not only bringing partial sponsorships to the Wildflowers, but for that amazing
Being the first one.
being the first one, giving us that great reading. And please subscribe. It's completely free to the Divine Comedian Tarot on YouTube. I will put this slide back up, and I will put a direct link so it makes it totally foolproof for you guys.
Awesome.
That's Kristen Tinsley. She is a
Stunning picture.
fucking baller. Yeah, she really is.
She is. I love Kristen. So now we're going to talk about another friend of ours, Key Fitz, who has a store called Key's Love Jewelry. It's stainless steel jewelry, all nice and tarnish free. Key's cutlery, knives, swords, and self-defense equipment, excellent quality and for reasonable prices. And now more than ever, you need some protection. Shop online at keyslovejewelry.com, keyscutlery.com, Keys Cutlery, and also Lala's Flea Market in person. I'm going to make a trip out there.
Yeah, we're going to go together.
Yeah, 1075 Portion Road in Farmingville, New York. And his phone number there is 631-379-1781. We love Keith Fitz and his wife, and they're going to be future guests on our show and tell us more about their product in person. We can't wait.
Yes.
And now our last sponsor, but the very first sponsor we ever had, so they will always hold a key place in Wildflower heart and history, is...
Yes, that is going to be the Ambience Salon. Oh, I got my cameras backwards there. The Ambience Salon in Hewlett. They are a full-service hair, skin, and nails salon. A Mondays Racine salon. They offer free salon services, spa services, and wigs to anyone currently battling cancer. So once a month on Mondays, people currently battling cancer can go down there and get free treatments. And
Wow.
this is a high-end salon, guys. So
It
you
is.
guys-
My sister goes there.
Yeah, and only the best for Bonnie's sister. So this is a high-end salon that they offer free services to people
amazing.
currently
That's very
battling
nice.
cancer. So if anybody on this feed right now, share the show. If you know anybody currently battling cancer, please send them this link, and you can go on the ambiencesalon.com to book online for any to see all their services they offer, and you can also book on free online, and then please follow them on Instagram. That is at the Ambience Salon on Instagram and on Facebook. They are located at 1344 Hewlett Broadway in Hewlett, and they can be reached at 516-295-4011. Like Bonnie said, Ambience Salon, we are so thankful to have them.
Our first paying sponsor.
Along with
Wow,
Key
bravo.
Fits,
Very
Fits.
nice.
Cutlery, He
Yep.
Loves Jewelry, and our first partial sponsor, Kristen Tinsley.
Yes.
The feminine, I'm going to mess it up, the femedian, the divine femedian.
And Bill Ludwig is tuning in.
Tara.
He's saying, hello, good evening. Hi, Bill. How are you? Allison Dempsey Arts. Thank you guys are awesome. She is the owner of that salon.
Yes, Allie.
I want you to do something about my hair. I mean, it's stringy and it's a mess. I got to
I
come
need
in and
my
do
hair
something.
did.
My hair is a mess.
And Allie did say that she is going to, Bonnie and I are going to book a time to go in for facials so she could explain.
Oh, yes. I need to
Can I
exfoliate.
Yeah, you could
Can I
definitely
Make it a
come.
foursome.
Yeah, let's
But
do a
we're gonna go so that we could get our the full effect, and we could actually explain the products to you better. Once we
Right,
know.
right.
I've had a facial, but it was like
I've
low
never had a
grade.
facial.
Oh, it's amazing.
I've never had one.
It was like low grade. So like she's got some high end stuff. She's got needleless Botox that she does.
Ooh,
Um,
what?
So they've
Oh,
got
man.
Yeah, needleless Botox.
How?
Like a cream? What is
How? I don't know.
She-
You gotta
she's
do
She's
your
saying
own
she
math.
can't wait. She can't wait.
Yes.
I'm in for that.
And we're going to have Allie on the show, and she's going to talk all about the cancer program and how she gives back.
That's amazing. Thank you for
yes,
doing that.
seriously.
So about your daughter, the nurse, Andrew Ferdinand is saying, one time a nurse walked out of the room with a rectal thermometer in her pocket. She said to herself, some assholes got my pen. So there's all kinds of nurses jokes, but
That's a good
it is a
one.
very
Oh my God.
competitive field.
Yes.
My daughter she's in grad school for speech pathology, which is on par with being a
Oh,
nurse.
great field.
It's very, very,
That's
very
very good.
competitive.
Speech
And she will have a job forever, and so will your daughter. So it's
Yes.
money worth investing.
So proud of my kids.
So as far as other things that girls talk about, when we get together with our girlfriends, I mean, I have a friend of over 40 years. One of the things we talk about is our families, and we kind of
What's
bitch
the
and
number
complain.
one thing we talk about? Boys. Really? Come on.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, when you have a moment with a female,
You mean your husbands or like your significant
Whatever.
other?
Yeah.
Boys. They're not men. They're boys.
But you
Very
assess,
boys.
you get another perspective of assessing, am I crazy? You know what I mean?
Right, you need
Sometimes-
another opinion. You need to
sometimes
vent.
you need
Yeah,
someone
yeah,
to
yeah.
tell
Vent
you.
in an opinion.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
am I crazy?
Don't I always
Yes.
ask you, am I crazy
Yes.
for thinking this or feeling
That's
this? And of
perfect.
course she says no.
But sometimes people say, no, your intuition's right on that. You need to go with that
Mhm.
feeling. And then there's other times where you're like, oh, well, he could be doing this and he could be doing that. And I'm not saying I'm suspicious of my husband or anything like that. I'm
No.
just giving examples
Right.
of that, like even Danny, who I love and adore, one of my newer friends, Danielle Miller. She's someone who, like, the feminine energy. I don't have a lot of female friends, so she is someone that I bounce stuff off of, and it's nice to have that, because when you're just surrounded by guys, especially when I had 3 guys living here.
Oh, I don't know how you did it.
Am I losing my goddamn
I
mind?
must have drank a lot of wine.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I wasn't drinking.
She wasn't. She was just
you
taking
poor
it head
thing.
on.
Head on. They were. And I love them all dearly, and we can love each other from a distance. It's like family. I love my
Yes.
grandma, but you go for 2 hours and you
Yes.
leave.
Yes.
That's
You
true.
know, you don't
That's
need
true.
to live at your grandma's house.
True. Do that.
Danielle Miller agrees with you ×3, she says.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. So as far as like also when I get together with friends, I vent. It's almost like a
yeah.
free therapy session.
yeah.
Do you
You
find
need
that?
to. You
Definitely.
need to vent.
Yeah,
Yes,
because
definitely.
we all, as modern women, we all are under a lot of stress. We're expected to work. We're expected to, take care of our families. We're expected to bring home the bacon and have, be sex kittens in the bedroom and everything else.
Yeah, with a
And-
smile on your face too.
Hey, Jennifer Lindsay! Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
I miss Jennifer. We're going to be getting together with Jennifer soon. Her pictures of her cats are making me want to see that cat. You've made that cat a star, Jennifer. That's like, especially now that the cone is off the cat. And she said, very true. Friends, you can just pay with food and booze. That's
Yes.
true. It's a
With
therapist.
laughs,
Well,
with laughter,
and with
we just
laughter.
joke around.
Yes.
I think that's number one.
That's
Yes.
the best
I think
kind
that's-
of venting is laughing.
Yeah.
It just
Right.
makes
Which is like
everything
fun.
go away.
Right, because you go, oh, well, this reminds me of a situation where it played out like this, and you have and it's advice that it's just sharing life experiences.
Yeah.
Because all my shit, I'm only 2 years older than Danny, but I've been with Glenn for 11 years, so I'm a weird bird. I've been mad, I'm with an old fart, but but I'm young. I'm only 2 years
I'm
old.
sure Glenn's gonna love that.
bird.
No, he knows I'm a weird. I'm an old fart too. He knows that.
It's called an old soul, which is a better connotation.
But hi.
I'm an old fart to him.
Gotcha.
Will Romero, I just, he has this ongoing thing with me and him. It's part of his comedy routine about eating the cheese. He has this thing about
the
if you're a
cheese
good mate, you don't eat the cheese. You don't finish up the last of the cheese. So he says, hang out all you want, just don't eat the cheese. Well, Will, if there's cheese out, we're all gonna have a bite because that's what women do.
Yes.
Get used to it,
definitely
Will.
A lot of snacking goes on. But
Oh, yeah.
I wanna bring it back to maybe what girl talk, what they thought was gonna be girl talk. I
Yes.
wanna ask you guys some things that are a little kind of fun.
Okay. go for it.
Have you ever went skinny dipping?
Absolutely.
Really?
Wow.
Many
I
times.
haven't.
I haven't.
I haven't.
I'm
and
surprised you haven't.
I know, and I need to.
Well, you need to get a hot tub in the backyard.
Oh, there you go.
I'm going to
Or
be getting
pool.
one.
Oh, and help.
And a maid.
And a maid and a butler.
That's fun.
And a personal cook. Yeah, I know.
Let's hire
It has to
everybody.
be nighttime, though. It has to be nighttime.
Nighttime
I
with the
never
lights
did
off.
it during
Yeah.
broad daylight.
Oh,
I
all
didn't wanna
right. Well,
scare the
maybe that's
neighbors.
something you need to get on your list then.
Mario
It's not too
Fabiano.
late.
Anybody? He's
really
saying
not.
mozzarella. Hi, Mario. How are you?
I'm not at the sagging stage yet, so
No,
I might be able to get
I'm
away with it.
I'm talking about making old farts new farts, all right?
Yeah. My boyfriend's saying he has a pool, and
Every fart is a new fart, okay? Just so you know.
yeah, Michael. He's saying Mario's saying grazie. Does anybody know Mario Fabiano?
Not off the
Hey,
top.
Mario.
Hi, Mario.
Welcome
Not
to
at the
Wildflowers.
top
This
of my-
craziness goes on every Wednesday at 7:30. Can everyone please share the
Shameless
show?
plug.
Share the show right now if you
Share.
haven't. Or we're going to come through this screen right now and
Share
pull
to
your
your
balls if you're a
page.
man and yank your breasts if you're a woman.
Somebody's going
Share
out
the
for a
show.
pool party.
Share the show.
Ooh,
Who's calling up for a
Bonnie's
pool
getting
party?
that would
Pool
be
party.
Bonnie's boyfriend.
Yeah, that's my
saying He's
boyfriend.
got a pool and we're all
People's-
welcome to come over.
I don't think he
Bonnie's
said you're all
gonna
welcome.
Say that.
Actually, he said just
He
Bonnie.
said deal.
He said you have to leave right now. I'm waiting for you.
Freudian slip. I think you. Okay.
Taz is saying it's Moonstrella. Yeah. So, what else do you guys talk to your innermost circle with?
Really,
I
I
can't
talk
say.
about my husband.
I can't say
We
it.
talk
here.
about the kids and what they're doing and what
Mhm.
they're up to. Like Mia's got a boyfriend, and we talk about things like that. And then we go to the bar and have shots. Lots of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have you ever rode a mechanical bull?
No, I have not.
Would you?
Yes,
I would.
Absolutely would.
I would hang
Absolutely
on and just
I
like.
would try, yeah.
I would do it.
I would definitely do
See,
it.
that's what I figured.
I think I would do really good.
And see,
I've
that's
always thought about that. I should do that. 'cause
you
I would-
actually strike me
would
as
totally-
a very competitive person.
I'm not. I'm
We
winning
both
this.
are.
We are too.
When you're having fun and you're drinking, everyone wins.
Yes, that's
My
right.
boyfriend's saying
Not
saying
when you
your
drink with
my
me.
friends. He goes, your friends are my friends. LOL. That's right, Michael. Pool
Happy
is
birthday,
heated.
Michael.
Pool is heated. Thus no shrinkage. That's a Seinfeld reference. If you don't know Seinfeld,
I know.
yes, Michael, it's never shrinked.
All
I know.
right.
It's never shrinked. I think you've had a little too much.
And that's when I drink more.
Shrinked.
So you guys, Jennifer's saying, "Ooh, Bunny Scalisi, let's do it." Oh, the pool? Yes,
How
definitely.
about Michael's not allowed to be home? And
No.
it's a
Yeah,
girl.
Michael, you'll set up the pool, and then
If
you'll
he's not allowed to be there, you know he's
It's
setting up
just
the
for the
camera
grounds.
somewhere.
and you have to wait in another part of the house and keep the blinds closed.
Yeah, sure, that'll happen.
Have you or would you ever take a ride in a hot air balloon?
Yes,
Really?
yes.
Why?
Why not?
Really? They have
If
no
I
steering
can, I
wheels.
would.
I wouldn't do that. I'm
I would do
afraid.
it.
What about a helicopter?
Helicopter, yeah.
I feel like a helicopter's a little safer, but it's still sketch.
I've been on a small
Safer.
Cessna
It's
airplane.
safer than-
That's pretty scary.
Would you ever
Where?
bungee jump?
No, that I wouldn't do.
But would you jump out of an airplane?
No, hell
See,
No.
I would jump out of an airplane, but
I
I
can't.
wouldn't go bungee jumping.
no.
What would you guys
jump
do?
out of a airplane?
Yeah, and
I can't.
I
No.
told my
I don't like
dad that,
heights.
and he's like, "Yeah, you die with shit in your." I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, you'll die." I'm like, "Yeah, you die with a smile on your face." He's like, "Yeah, you die with shit in your pants."
Yeah, that's definitely a sharp moment.
But
I don't doubt that.
Most people.
That's probably true.
But I'm an
I don't
adrenaline
want
junkie.
I don't even like roller coasters
Oh
in an
my
amusement
God,
park.
I love roller coasters.
When I was a kid, I would go on the roller coaster, and nothing has changed. And remember, you guys are too young, but Route 110 or
What?
like whatever
love you.
there was a place that it was a small place. It wasn't in Farmingdale. It was a place in
Jolly Rogers.
no, it's before your time. You won't remember it. But anyway, it was a small roller coaster, and it would
You
go
weren't
around.
born yet.
Right, you probably weren't born
Michelle.
yet. It would go around, and my sister, my
Wasn't
sister,
even a thought.
my sister loved roller coasters.
Your
I
mom
gotta
wasn't
kick
even
out of
born yet,
that.
Michelle.
My sister,
Get a grip.
my sister loved roller coasters. I hated them. And it was a small roller coaster, so we would pass by the guy who was in charge of it. And every time we went past him, I'd scream, "Let me off this thing!" And he started laughing, and he just kept making us go around. And I'd be like, "Let me off
Make it go
this thing!"
fast.
Carnies are
Yeah.
sick. They're
Yeah.
like, yeah.
They loved that I
you
was
wanna get off?
terrified. I was terrified.
It wasn't Jolly Rogers.
No, I'll have to.
That was a long time.
No,
ago.
no. So Ludus Espino said he would
yeah,
jump
he's
out of
one
the
our
airplane.
friends.
Okay, Lotus.
Mario
Loudest.
Fabiano said Italian
You
food keeps
would.
you healthy. I love Italian food. Bill Woodward said bungee
That's
jumped a
great.
couple of times. Ooh, Bill, you're quite the
I got a friend who does base jumping. He
Wow,
packs his own
that's
shoes.
Crazy.
Oh my
I
God.
can't how can you do that?
I can
That's
never.
Just,
And it's literally like him and his buddies like, oh, we're going to do a shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna
What?
skip that
we're
one.
going to skip a
Oh,
question.
now I gotta
We
look.
always
Now I have
say
to
that
check
we
what-
don't censor ourselves, but there are some things that you don't need to give energy to.
Right. We want to be cool and get along with
Really?
everybody.
Really?
And, you know.
We're going to keep the peace.
Yeah, we don't talk
Yeah.
about
Because
other people.
I honestly,
That nobody
I-
cares.
you know what?
Yeah.
Somebody, I read this the other day. I'm like, somebody told me. I read this the other day, and not in a book, on a fucking Instagram meme, fucking whatever bullshit. I don't fucking read books. Fuck you. But it said, if you keep giving people a piece of your mind, how do you expect to have any peace?
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
so true.
So I'm gonna shut the fuck up about a lot.
Yeah,
I think that's really
I'm
a
working
great
on it. Mandy's
idea
more
for
zen
all
than
of
me.
us.
Mandy's more cool with me.
It's not worth.
but-
You're not worth my energy.
No.
Yeah, Jennifer's saying, one of our, Mario's saying, do you make homemade wine? I said no. And Jennifer's like, yeah, let's make homemade wine. I think that's like.
Jennifer's game for anything. I
love
this,
Jennifer.
Come on over.
Oh, Jen is like, whatever you want to do. She's like,
I love Jennifer.
This is Jennifer Lantini.
Yes,
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Coasters.
fun.
Go to
I met her.
Coasters in East Meadow. It's the best place ever. And when they allow comedy back, I will be having my open mic back again in the future. But support Coasters for now.
Yes.
Go hang out there. I believe you're allowed to go. It's just not allowed to have any entertainment. But you could go and hang out at the bar. You can get food to go. Coasters in East Meadow with Jennifer Lantini. She'll be back there soon, and I can't wait. Mario Fabio said, Bonnie, you should make it. The wine, I got enough to do.
Yeah.
I love homemade stuff, but I don't have any time, so I pay for shit.
My dad's saying, how come when you're in a commercial jet, they don't give you a parachute in case of crash? What the fuck? They give you oxygen.
I think, that's
I don't
true.
think you listen to the fucking...
No,
I think
he's
Dad's
right.
drinking wine. That's
They don't-
what I think.
No, he's right. They
My
don't give you a
dad-
parachute.
drinking beer or dark liquor if he's drinking. But possibly, at this hour he's probably drinking something. I don't know. I think you just missed. Isn't your seat supposed to be a fucking parachute?
You know what? That's no.
It's
No.
not a parachute.
It's a flotation device. Don't you listen to the stewardess?
You would have failed the stewardess.
Oh my
I failed the fucking permit test.
She would be
don't
telling
listen.
us all on the flight, this is
All
your
right, put your-
stewardess, Mandy
put your-
Jones. Welcome to Flight 401.
Now you're gonna put your
Just so
back.
you know,
You're
your
gonna-
seat is a parachute. So if we crash, just use
Not a
that.
parachute.
Press that button on your armrest.
That's funny.
Press that button on your armrest, and you'll just fly down. No problem.
That's funny. No, they should include parachutes. But then
Fired.
But
You're
then,
fired.
but then your airplane,
Oh, I'm pressing the shit.
your airplane ticket would be much
All the
more money.
people dying when they think that a fucking chair is a parachute. 'Cause I'm a fucking.
Can you imagine?
So if you ever go on a plane and you see Mandy Jones as a stewardess, get off quickly.
That's right.
Deboard
Very
the
quickly.
plane. Deboard the plane and listen
Yes.
nothing to what she has to say. You can't say bomb on an
funny.
airplane. Jesus Christ. All right, well, at least we got one laugh out of that show. All right. Good. Thank you, guys.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done, Miss Mandy Jones?
Oh, crazy is hard. Well, I don't think I could talk about it on this.
Why not? Why? Come on, this is girl
We don't want to be
talk.
banned
This is
from
girl talk.
Facebook.
Well, I mean, are we talking?
Nothing too
My
incriminating.
dad is watching.
Dad,
Okay,
he's
all right.
He
This is
does
all right.
not care.
Okay, this isn't. This
Tune
isn't.
out for a minute, Mandy's dad.
This is like crazy Mandy light. All right.
Light. This is light.
Hey,
Remember
what about the
that.
time we stole our sign? That was pretty crazy.
Well, actually, I was going to tell another story
That
about
was
stealing
awesome,
a
by the
sign.
way.
yeah.
I stole a sign. Okay, so to get back, to get my husband, my then boyfriend, now husband, at the time, I wanted to break back into his life. And we had a joke about this sign at our campus because the sign, it was like a don't get electrocuted sign, but the electrocuted guy, the spark of electricity had like a face on it, and then there was a baby with X's for eyes. So it's like just a very graphic sign. I still have it in my garage.
And
Are you
why
going
did
to
you
throw a
just-
baby on there to see if it's electrified or not before you
Yeah,
slide
and
the
the
sign?
thing and the sign had a face on it. So every time we walked by it, we like shared like a moment. So in terms of getting him back, I was like, I hit up one of my friends and I was like, I need to steal a sign to win somebody's heart back. Well, somebody.
It turned out to be a very
They
special
know
somebody.
who it was at the time. I was fucking a lost cause without him. And so I'm like, I need to get Glenn back. And you got fucking
Oh, that's
ply-
a romantic
not
story.
Not pliers.
love that.
I needed cutters.
I love that. That's
And
very
we-
romantic.
And we went, and then I fucking broke into his room. Well, it wasn't breaking in. It wasn't breaking and entering if you don't lock your fucking door, dick. and I had to post it, and he came out of his room, and he's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I stole this for you." And the post it. I don't even fucking know.
You
what it
proved
said.
your love for him.
I've never given him a fucking fucking Hallmark card. I give them
Very
postcards.
sweet. That's very sweet.
So that was a crazy thing I did for love.
We're going to turn that question on you in a minute, so think about it. But Mario Fabiano said, go to Lena's restaurant. It's the best. Biagio is going to sing. And he asked me if I ever went. I have never been there, but I would love to go, Mario. So maybe you could type in the address of the place right now so we know where it is.
Don't bother me.
Now we're going to turn the cards on you, the tables.
Yes.
And what was the question? What is the craziest thing you guys have ever done?
Boy.
You go first.
Should we be honest?
Well, yeah.
Be honest, but keep it rated
Like,
R.
I don't know how I did this.
Nothing
but
incriminating.
Yes.
So crazy and not incriminating is kind of
The
hard.
kids are watching. Don't give them any ideas.
Andrew said breaking and entering is the same as stopping by and saying hello.
Well, you think you want a different question?
No.
And my boyfriend said stolen property versus Hallmark card next show. He's like, that could be our topic for the next show. Yeah, my boyfriend doesn't believe in paying for cards. He likes to he thinks that's like, I remember I bought a card for Teresa and it was like $6.50 for the card, and he's like, "Are you crazy paying $6.50 for a card?" That's another thing, is that women like to get things like cards and like sentimental things, right?
I don't.
Yeah.
I just throw them in the garbage.
Well,
Really? I like
you know
it.
what I started doing, which I'm a sick pervert. I started cutting out the covers, and like I would keep what somebody wrote to me. Like if somebody wrote something other than "Happy Birthday" and "to" and "sincerely," like recently, my dad's been like my dad has always been really good with cards for some reason, and he wrote like the last one, like "I'm really proud of you," and like that, and like
special cards like that.
I was like, I'm gonna keep this, like, and I didn't cut the front off that one yet, but like when I'm trying to like downsize and stuff, like I look at it and it's like, all right, we got one from Noni, we got one from Grandpa, we got, you know what I mean? It's like, sorry, I am a very sentimental person.
Special cards like that.
Well, my boyfriend's saying it wasn't $6 for the card. It was $9.99 and not including tax. All right, it was an expensive card and I didn't look at the price.
I know, because Bonnie's like, it's pretty, and it probably popped out.
Whatever
it probably
it is,
had
right.
glitter. It probably had a fucking
Exactly.
striptease in it.
You're
Exactly.
really hot because you're really red.
I always turn red here. Yeah,
It's all
always,
right. It's because
it's called menopause. you girls
Those
will,
damn men.
yeah, those damn. So Natalie, you've been kind of quiet. So
don't know
why
if
don't
it's
we?
really
We
bad.
have like 5 minutes left. So I
She's
want to.
never done anything
I
bad.
want Natalie
I-
to tell us, like, what is your vision for your podcast? What do you want to do with Michelle on the podcast? Have fun, like
we just want to have fun, be real as we usually are,
Like we do every time we hang
down
out.
to earth,
Yeah.
It'll be like every day for
without
us.
complications, and kind of like
No negativity.
Yeah.
kind
I
of like
love
give
it.
that to people to get a feel
I
of
wanna
that
make
and
people
how
feel
much
good.
fun that is, just to
let loose and
Let
just
loose.
have
Yeah.
fun and forget about
yeah
what's going
and
on
be
in the
Make
world.
people feel
Yeah.
good.
Now,
I love it.
You guys are both successful mothers, successful independent women. What motivates you? What drives you? What makes you tick? How do you get up every morning?
And I'm getting old.
I'm getting
older. And I want to accomplish as much as I possibly can in this life.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Good answer.
And I won't stop until I get what I want.
Awesome.
Good.
Will not.
just life itself.
I
think.
just love Michelle's
Just
energy.
being thankful for life.
Every
Yeah.
day I live it as if it's my last day.
Nice.
And so I
Yeah.
wake up excited. I'm like, what's going to be
Mhm.
today?
What's next?
I have to, today
What's
there's
next?
got to be something good today. And believe me, when you project that, you get it.
It's a
Yeah.
very good way to be.
Right,
It really is.
I think Mandy and I have the same thing. We don't want to talk about people on our podcast and
No.
have it be about that because that negativity, no one cares except for the one or two people that it affects.
And I don't want to attract
And
those
the one or
people
two
Right,
that
right.
are causing it.
Right. Karen is saying, love Michelle Asta, Calendella Cave.
I love you, Karen, with all my heart.
And my boyfriend's saying turning red has nothing to do with the bottle of wine you're drinking, right, Bonnie? He knows me because I always
It's the
turn red.
reflection off the chair. That's what it is.
Yeah. He's always like monitoring my drinking.
It's every time I take a sip of my cup, she looks red.
That's right. It's a reflection.
I ran out of juice.
So it is 8:30. So we're going to do our sponsors and
just
give you
real
guys the
quick.
last word.
Yeah, just real
Share
quick.
the show if you haven't already.
Share away.
And real quick, Mandy can go first.
Yeah, just real quick. You want to go see Kristen Tinsley, the Divine Comedian Tara on YouTube. Please
Love you,
subscribe.
Love Kristen.
I will share it and make it readily available, as well as the Ambient Salon. Please tell them that Mandy Jones and Bonnie Scalisi from the Wildflowers sent you, and Bonnie hit it.
Hi, Lauren De Jesus. Lauren! I know. I'm sorry. We're doing our sponsors.
We love you.
Story
We love you.
Our sponsor, Keyfits, has Keys loves jewelry, stainless steel jewelry, all nickel and tarnish free. Keys cutlery, knives and swords, and self-defense equipment. Excellent quality for reasonable prices. You need weapons this day and age. Shop online, keylovesjewelry.com, keyscutlery.com. Go in person if you want at Lala's Flea Market, 1075 Portion Road in Farmingville, New York. The phone number there, if you want to reach Key, is 631-379-1781.
We are so thankful for you guys. My dad's closing remarks.
Did you do the ambiance commercial?
Yeah, I just mentioned it real quick, and then we'll get all the
Sure.
We'll get all the info up for everybody.
Hi, Nevin Cummings.
My dad's closing remark: party like it's the last day.
I saw that.
That's what you
Live
said.
life
I like that.
in
Yes.
short.
Yeah.
My dad taught me to drive fast and take chances.
Yes.
Thank you, girls, so much for coming back.
Thank you for
Yes.
having us.
As
Thank
soon
you.
as
Thank you both.
Disturbed and Confused
Confused.
is available, we will let you know where to find it. That's
Right here,
free
baby.
content, free fucking fun.
Yep. That's right. Free
Absolutely.
fun.
And they're going to probably follow us on Wednesday nights.
Hopefully,
Uh,
we'll
yeah.
see.
They're going to when they know more, we will definitely
Yes.
let everybody
We'll
know.
come back again.
Yes,
motherfucker.
exactly. We'll do another.
right.
We'll do another
We'll be
promo.
back.
Yeah, no,
We'll be back.
this is not the end of our friendship here.
No way.
It's always fun when we
It's-
come here.
Yeah, we have a great
It's
time.
a
We
blast.
love
It's
it.
ladies'
Great time.
night.
Yeah,
It's not a song.
yeah,
Ladies' night.
Oh, what
What a night.
We love you
Thank you,
guys.
everybody, for tuning in.
Thank you for watching.
Bye, David Lange. Bye, everybody. Thank you.